This dog was about to make a withdrawal at the bank. It jumped onto the bank counter and handed the manager a note. The note read, "You have 1 minute to put all the cash in my bag, or this bomb will explode." Terrified, the manager quickly stuffed the bag with money and the dog casually walked out with the cash in its mouth. The manager and security guard chased after it, unable to believe that even a dog would rob a bank. Once in the car, the dog barked at its two accomplices. One of them got suspicious and tossed out a tracking device hidden in the money bag. Then they headed back to their hideout with the cash. The fat guy said they should use a different dog next time because he didn't like this one. He angrily threw a cookie at it, but the dog picked it up and threw it right back at him. The fat guy yelled in frustration, and the dog barked back. Just then, the police arrived. The two robbers raised their hands, pretending to surrender, then suddenly flipped the table to create a diversion. The dog immediately lunged forward and knocked down an officer, while the two men abandoned the dog and fled. The police arrested the dog. The next day, the dog was taken to a park. Luckily, a curly-haired boy walked by, fell in love with the dog and took it home. But the boy soon got frustrated because the dog showed no interest in toys or food. He didn't know this was actually a money-obsessed dog that only cared about cash. The next day, the boy tried training it with a bone, but the dog wouldn't even look at it. But when the boy pulled out a dollar bill, the dog immediately grabbed it and wouldn't let go. The boy was stunned. That day, the boy found out his mom had lost her job, and the family was in financial trouble. He was upset, but the dog seemed to understand everything. That night, the dog snuck out and started stealing money. It went to a restaurant, snatched cash from a woman's purse, but dropped it in front of a beggar. The beggar was thrilled, put the money in his cup, and even sang to the dog, but the dog grabbed the cup and ran off. It figured stealing this way was too slow, so it targeted an armored truck. It hid under the armored truck, and when the guard set a bag of cash on the ground, it immediately grabbed it and ran. It buried the money under a tree, then later brought the boy there. Seeing the pile of cash, the boy was amazed, thinking the dog had just found it. The boy gave some money to his mom, saying the dog found it in the park, and she was overjoyed. One day, while the boy was shopping with the dog, the armored truck guard recognized it. At the same time, a woman screamed that her diamond necklace was missing, which the dog had also stolen. Everyone started chasing the dog, but the clever dog ran in circles around the park. Eventually, they caught it and took it to the police station. The police told the boy that this dog was a major thief who had robbed banks and armored trucks and had to be punished. The boy hugged the dog and cried, but there was nothing he could do. Back home, the boy was heartbroken. He felt the dog had stolen money for him, so he broke into the police station and rescued it. But as soon as they escaped, they were caught by the two robbers from before. The two men took the dog to rob another bank. The robbers grabbed the guard's gun and threatened everyone, yelling to put money in the bag or the bomb would explode. The bank manager looked at the dog and said, "You're a good dog. Don't make any more mistakes." The dog understood, and instead of cash, it had them fill the bag with stickers and slip in a tracking device. The robbers ran off happily, but when they opened the bag, they found no money, just stickers and a tracker. The police quickly surrounded them and arrested the two thieves. A few days later, the dog was honored as a hero. From then on, it lived happily with the boy.